Okay, you guys, what is up? The King of Lightning is here today to do Naruto Chapter 610 review. Now, as you can see here, there is a change of setting, and the reason why is very simple. I am back home for the holidays, so, that's what it's going to be. Now, yesterday, I didn't do the chapter review because, of course, manga stream were not out. And if it's not manga stream, fuck it. It's that simple. If it's not manga stream, then fuck it. Alright, when they come out, then I do the chapter reviews based on their scans, because their scans are, in my personal opinion, better translated than the ones I see on other sites. I mean, like, the first thought I saw, sloppy ass translation. Sloppy. I mean, sloppy. But so that being said, alright, that being said, once again, Naruto chapter 610 review. This week's chapter of Naruto was basically the fight between the Ten Tails, and so it was basically the Ten Tails versus Nine Tails and Eight Tails, and that's the way it was the entire time. I mean, Kakashi stepped in at the end, which surprised the fuck out of me, because Kakashi right now, I mean, people, like, all I'm gonna say is that the plot hole where Kakashi and Obito's eyes should be blind. They should be blind. That plot hole will remain forever in the series. Why? Because regardless of the fact is that even if they do go blind after this fight, it doesn't matter. Because for the fucking longest, they were not blind. And that's fucking weird. So I'm just saying, that plot hole is forever. It is forever. Now, when it comes to the Ten Tails, alright? The Ten Tails, because this is like the main focus of the chapter. The main focus here is that the Ten Tails is overwhelming. In a sense, because we see Naruto in Sage Mode trying to sense the chakra or the evil nature of the Ten Tails, and he couldn't. Like, I don't know what happened, but like when he was in Sage Mode, like we see Naruto and then we see the fox, and then like they're in some like weird black thing, and like they're staring at something, and like we can't see it too well at all because the way it was drawn was kind of strange. It looked like the world, but I wasn't too sure. Like, it looked very, like, obtuse. I'm not too sure. And then, so Naruto's like, this is some serious shit. Because he now knows just how overwhelming the Ten Tails is. Because the Ten Tails, according to the QB, has the same energy as, like, the planet itself. Where it's, like, water or trees or the earth. It is nature itself. Now, my thing here with the Ten Tails is that the way it's drawn, I don't like it. I don't like the mouth. The mouth is a fucking throw-off. It really is. Because the mouth, when you chuck in the mouth, it kind of portrays the whole entire demonic feel. And it's like, it's a god. It's a fucking god. Like, I'm just saying. At first it was like a demon that destroyed the fucking world and blah, blah, blah. And then after the QB came in there and told us that, it's the progenitor of all things that exist on the world. And it's like, what the fuck? So we now know that the Ten Tails is in fact the same structure of the planet itself. It is nature. But at the same time, it's like a fucking demon. Why? It's a huge throw-off. It's a huge throw-off. Like, I would rather the Ten Tails look like the way it used to when we see in the flashback, with no fucking big-ass mouth. Like, just a big-ass eyeball and shit. That would have been much more appropriate. That would have been much more appropriate. The mouth, I don't like it. I really don't. And the second thing here with the Ten Tails is that a tail beast bomb? Really? I mean, look, I'm just saying, alright? I'm just gonna simply say that the Ten Tails is the origin of chakra. It is the origin of all chakra. Yin and Yang chakra. Yin and Yang chakra, as we know, has a broad scale of versatility when it comes to techniques. And not only that, but the Ten Tails is rocking a combination of the Sharingan and the Rinnegan, which lets me know that the Ten Tails can perform Sharingan and Rinnegan maneuvers. So why the fuck are we going back to fucking Tail Beast Bombs? I mean, granted, this was a new version of Tail Beast Bomb, as opposed to the Beam version or the Shockwave version or the Ball version. He actually combined the Beam version with the Ball version. and it's like a wave. It's like a big wave of like, you know, chakra. But at the same time, it's kind of like I want to see more. I want to see more diverse stuff from the Ten Tails, because again, the Ten Tails is a god. It is a fucking god. Like this shit. Like I would have loved it if the Ten Tails like stood up, raised a hand, and like blocked that Tail Beast Bomb barrage by just simply doing like an almighty push, like an advanced version, like a more superior godlike version. I mean, the Sage of Six Paths himself was able to quote unquote create the moon by using the Chibaku Tensei. So I'm just saying, I'm just fucking saying, I want to see more unique shit. I want to see illusions from the Ten Tails. I want to sit here and watch the Ten Tails perform Bijudama after Bijudama after Bijudama. That to me is fucking lame. It is lame as shit. So even though last week I was fucking hyped as shit, you know, last week, yeah, man, last week Ten Tails. This week I'm kind of like, because I really was expecting a lot more. I really was. This is the strongest motherfucker in Naruto, and he is a god. He is the origin of all chakra and all life on the planet. I want to see other shit. Like he should be manipulating the earth itself. He really should be. But just doing Tail Beast Bombs is kind of like, And yes, you could say, well, he doesn't have the chakra of both the 8 Tails and the 9 Tails, which is kind of false because he has their chakra, but not a lot of it. I mean, technically, out of all the 9 Tails that he has, you know, he has 7 of the 9 Tails. And then he has bits and pieces of the 10 Tails, bits and pieces of the 9 Tails and the 8 Tails. So technically, he's kind of around like he's kind of around like 85%. He can pull some shit off with 85% other than Tail Beast Bombs, alright? Other than that. Like, I want to see all nature elements being used by the Ten Tails plus more. Plus illusions, plus, Rinnegan stuff to the max. Yeah. I gotta see that. At least. So that's the Ten Tails in a nutshell. And the Ten Tails is, like, doing pretty good shit. But the main focus, again, was, like, it was more of Killer Bee and the 9 Tails. Which, by the way, the 9 Tails, like, I don't know what happened to the whole entire 5-limit Bijou mode thing. But apparently the 9 Tails took over. Like, the 9 Tails literally took over the chakra form of its figure when Naruto's inside of it. And now it's, like, talking to, like, the Hachibi. And, like, they're coordinating with, like with each other. So it's, like, you know, I'm just saying, kind of weird. Though it was pretty cool to see this. I believe it was called the Relentless Bijudama, where they kind of like spit out like a flurry of ball type Bijudamas. But then again, it doesn't matter because the Ten Tails does its own Bijudama, like a wave of that shit. And then I don't know what happens. Yeah, so let me go over the actual summary, because the summary, it's basically the fight. But I will say one thing. Obito, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Are you serious, bro? Really? You're gonna call Madara a child? What the fuck? Obito. Oh, you have the gall to call Madara a fucking child. Yet you, for your entire life, has been sucking on his dick and following his orders while he was dead. While he was fucking dead. Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Obito, what the fuck? Are you serious, bro? Shut up. Trash. The dude, he sucks. He is the worst villain in Naruto, period. Kabuto is a better villain than fucking Obito. Yes. He is. Kabuto is. Zabuza is. No doubt. The Sound 4 are better than fucking Obito's ass, man. Obito sucks. Alright, I'm sorry. No. He's a bad fucking character. And he's a bad villain. It's that simple. So, that being said, alright, overall chapter rating is gonna be okay. Yeah, I mean, again, last week was fucking great, man. Last week, 10 Tails, but this week, okay. So basically, this chapter starts off, and then we see the 10 Tails in full bloom. The 10 Tails is standing there, opens his mouth and shit, you know. The 10 Tails opens his fucking mouth and shit. And basically, at this point in time, two things happen. Number one is that Obito and Madara, they jump on the Ten Tails' head. And number two, Kakashi, not Kakashi, Naruto is talking to the Nine-Tailed Fox, Simon. And then the Nine-Tailed Fox tells him that the reason why the demonic chakra vanished is because the Ten Tails now he comprises of the world. On some Dio Brando shit, the world. He comprises of the world, meaning that he is nature, he is the water, he is the trees, he is the earth itself. And you can't really sense him because he has no structure of good and evil. He is simply nature itself. And he tells him that you can probably sense the chakra when you're in Sage mode, but it's not going to matter. And then Naruto does just that. He's in Sage mode. He senses the chakra, or he senses the energy. Yeah, so let's call it the energy. He senses the energy of the Ten Tails. And then, I don't know what happens here, but all of a sudden, him and the Nine-Tailed Fox get like chucked into some weird shit. Like, if you guys know what I'm talking about here, if you guys know what's occurring in this panel, let me know, please, because I don't know what's happening here. It's like he senses the chakra of the Ten Tails, and like, it's like some weird black spheres, like these weird rivers of like darkness. Like, I don't know what's going on. I don't. Like, is that chakra? Like, is that all chakra? I don't know. So if you do know, let me know in the comments below, because I don't know. I just don't. After that, what happens is that we go over to Obito and we go over to Obito and Madara, and they're talking. And basically, the main gist of their conversation here is that Obito wants to perform the Tsukiyomi now, while Madara wants to wait. And Obito's calling Madara a child because he wants to play with his new toy, thus the Ten Tails. And Madara's calling him a child because he's rushing it. Because apparently Obito has been rushing everything. He's been rushing the creation of the Ten Tails. He rushed the whole entire Edo Tensei revival thing. He's been rushing everything. And that's why he's saying that you're a child because you're rushing. And I am 100% with Madara. Alright, Obito, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Alright, quote of the year. You let Rin die. Like, dude, shut up. Fuck off. Alright, fuck off. Alright. After that, the Ten Tails makes like a shockwave. And like he's kicking up all this dirt and shit. And this dirt shockwave is moving towards Naruto and Killer Bee and the rest of the group. What happens here is that Naruto, he goes into, Fox mode, and then the Nine Tails takes over the Fox mode. He takes over the Fox mode, and then he is like orchestrating shit like a captain. He's telling people to go this way, go that way, do this, do that, do this. At the same time, the shockwave hits Naruto and hits his group. And in the middle of that shockwave, as the Ten Tails as the Nine Tails is about to, go on the offensive, the Ten Tails comes out of the shockwave with some speed, comes out of there, does like a palm thrust. He palm thrusts like on some Bruce Lee shit, wow, so he palm thrusts the Eight Tails and the Nine Tails. They go flying back. They land on their feet, their quote unquote feet, and they perform this attack called Relentless Tail Beast Bomb or Relentless Bijudama. And then it's multiple sphere category Bijudamas that are being fired from their mouths. But the Ten Tails kind of says fuck it. He kind of just he just says fuck it, and then he fires his own Tail Beast Bomb. But it's more so of a wave. It's like a wave of that black chakra, and he sustains the wave. So what happens here is that he aims at Killer Bee's Bijudamas, he fires the wave, then he sustains the wave, and he moves the wave to the side as Killer Bee in Ox mode is outrunning it. So basically, it's kind of like, like that kind of shit. And that's how he's able to get both the Tail Beast Bombs of Killer Bee and the Nine-Tailed Fox. So Killer Bee outruns that wave. And then what happens here is that they go in like a tail shield mode, where like their tails protect them from the Tail Beast Bombs, and then from the Tail Beast wave, and then the Tail Beast wave diverges off into the distance. At the same time, we see Killer Bee and we see the Ox. They're like, we're counting on you. And then all of a sudden, after the wave is done, we see the Nine-Tailed Fox. Its chakra tails have been most of the chakra tails have been cut off by the wave, and then all we see is the remaining tail of the eight tails. So we're assuming here that's dead, but no, not quite. What happens here, actually no, not at all, because what happens is that apparently, and like, this is too much. It really is. But apparently, the Rikudo, no, the Bijou mode Naruto threw the regular Sage mode Naruto and Kakashi into the air. And then Kakashi apparently he performed the same category of Kamui that Obito can. And he apparently sucked in the entire eight-tailed ox into his fucking eye. I mean, wow. Talk about broken. I mean, he's broken. Kakashi is a broken character. He's broken. He is so fucking broken. It's not even funny, man. He's broken. All right, like a fucking 1990 laptop. He's broken. He is broken. Okay. So what happens here is that he performs a Kamui, and then the eight-tailed ox comes out of Kakashi's eye, and he has a Bijou bomb to the Ten Tails' face. And that there is the end of the chapter. So the chapter rating overall, again, is going to be okay. Kakashi being broken, like really, like, I mean, you gave Kakashi chakra. Why don't you give my guy some chakra so my guy can perform the 8th gate of death while still being alive? All right, because hey, if Guy has the QB's chakra like Kakashi does now, he could use the 8th gate and live, because it's not his own chakra. It's the Nine Tails' chakra. So please, do that. I would rather you do that than fucking Kakashi. Kakashi, oh, yeah, OP Kamui, broken. Like, this entire fucking clan is broken, man. I hate this clan. I hate their eyeballs. I fucking hate them. Oh, well, Madara, I love you. All right, I love Madara, but, you know, because he cut Tsunade in half via tree trunk. Yes, good shit. So the question here is, when will the Kages come to help? And because, you know, Tsunade is going to try and heal them. I don't know how, but whatever. It makes no sense, actually, but whatever. When are the Kages going to come and try and help out Naruto? Where the fuck are the rookies and the rest of the people that are running with them? Like, it was the rookies and like thousands of ninja. Where the fuck are they? And number 3 is Orochimaru, Sasuke, Jugo, and Suigetsu on a fucking journey in the middle of all this shit. They're on a fucking journey, alright? I find that really funny. Oh my god, it's hilarious. It really is. Oh man, okay, but I'm done. King of Lightning, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe as always. And now I'm signing out. Peace. Have a nice day.